Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile one, I have a message for you today. And this is a message about this full moon energy. What does the full moon have in store for you? And pile one, what I see for you already is there is some kind of breakthrough according to a partnership. And this partnership can be with yourself or with someone else. But there is a certain breakthrough. Now the breakthrough, I see some different scenarios. For some, it's a breakthrough about a relationship that caused you a lot of sadness. Sadness, maybe anger, frustration. And there is a message here that you will come to a certain point where you realize that there is something better for you. For others, there is a message that there is a breakthrough in some kind of relationship which feels like a blessing. But also for the relationships I just spoke about, if you feel like there is something better, also that will be a blessing in disguise, because you will come to a point where you realize that whatever is being given in place of that what you are letting go of is nourishing for your soul. It's nurturing for your essence. There is also a message for all to surrender. Whatever you are holding on to surrender it to God, Source, Spirit, or whatever you connect to. Surrender. And I know the word surrender, for some or for many, there is a certain load to that word. But the true meaning of surrender is a very beautiful act. It's surrendering into something higher than yourself. It's a state of full faith and full trust. It has nothing to do with weakness. Opposite. It's a strength to be in a place where you surrender to God, Source, Spirit. So let's see what else. There is a state of purity for all. If it's coming from a place where you release certain situations, people, circumstances, or if it's a breakthrough with someone in a positive way, there is a state of purity in there. All the sadness that leaves your system is replaced with purity. And if you do conscious work, if you consciously work on releasing, letting go, then always remind yourself, whatever you release, whatever you let go, whatever you surrender, to refill that with the thing you want to experience. I see situations where you had to be very patient. I see situations where you had to make very difficult choices. I see a lot of... I feel a lot of heaviness, which is now being replaced with an overflowing cup of love. Doesn't only mean love in the sense of a love relationship, but it's just this feeling of an overflowing cup with love, with compassion, with empathy, with true feelings, with intimacy also. Whatever situation you are in, there is this underlying feeling of union. And I spoke about this already before. But this union, either it's the union with yourself or either it's the union with someone else, there is an underlying vibration of this union. So whatever situation you are in, if it doesn't feel right, see through it, because there is a blessing in disguise. And if it feels right, you know it's a blessing. There is a sense of true union in all purity. For some, there is someone coming towards you who is very, or who will be very devoted to you. Someone who is in a mature state of being according to his feelings. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is, you have the Ace and the Ten of Cups. This is new beginnings in love, but it's also the complete fulfillment in love. It's the whole suit. From the Ace to the Ten to the King. It's the whole suit of cups. It's the whole suit of feelings. These deeper feelings that are really expanding your heart space. This is what is here for you. So whatever situation you are in now, or you can see the blessing already. If you don't see the blessing, see through it. See through whatever you think is going wrong, or whatever you think is been taken from you, because nothing has been taken from you. Opposite, you are being gifted a full suit of cups, a full cup. Your cup, your holy grail is being filled and is overflowing. It also feels like there is a divine intervention here. There is a divine intervention that is filling up your cup. And if there are certain relationships you have to let go of, or you had to let go of, there are many beautiful new relationships coming in. And again, relationships that are based on this feeling of your cup being filled. A very reciprocate energy. More than reciprocate. Like I say, it's like it's been filled by the divine. Your cup is being filled by the divine. And if it's new people that are entering your life, it will feel like they come straight from God. Source, spirit, whatever you connect to. Sent by the angels. This also feels like there was a collective message I put out. Our world's been flipped upside down, and this breakthrough with you, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So it feels also like this complete switch that is happening for you according to relationships, according to a union within and or with someone else or with others. So again, whatever you are dealing with now, sadness, anger, frustration, whatever is there, see through it, because it's a blessing. Anyhow, it's a blessing, or it's a blessing in disguise, or it's a blessing you can experience directly in the moment. So this is what I have for you, my dear Pile 1. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. This is a message about the full moon that is coming, or that has been. I don't know when I will put this online, but now it's still before the full moon. That this is a message about the full moon. What does this full moon have in store for you? And pile 2, what I see for you already is that you might be in a place in this moment where you feel limited, where you may be experiencing some pain and some kind of limitation in some form. But there is a direct message from Spirit, God, Source, whatever you connect to, your guides, your angels. There is a direct message to don't worry, to trust. Whatever is happening now needs to happen. We are in a time of major transformation, and whatever needs to leave your system is rising to the surface for you to release, to let go, to surrender. So, wherever you are now, if you are in a state of pain and limitation, don't worry. Just allow everything to rise what wants to rise and release it. Let it go. Surrender it to God, Source, Spirit, whatever you connect to. There is a lot of animals coming through in this message. We have a cat. There is a black cat. It might be significant for you. Or you might see a black cat. Or you have seen it already. Or you might see it somewhere in these days. If you see a black cat, be aware of what you are thinking and feeling in that moment. Because there might be messages in there for you. I see dolphins. Dolphins speak about joy, about cooperation, about intelligence, about sound. There may be, because my voice is getting very silent, I feel, with this reading. So there might be something with your throat chakra. Maybe there is a need for you or to speak up, although I feel more the energy of being silent. Allow your voice to rest for a moment. So allow your voice to rest for a moment, but these dolphins also speak about joy. So maybe find also a way or something that brings you joy in a very simple way. Not something big, something very simple, but that really brings you a joy. There is the owl here, which speaks about wisdom. They bring a message of wisdom. They also bring a message of seeing through illusion. So I really feel, pile 2, in your energy there is a very silent, serene vibe. And again, my voice, it feels like it's very difficult for me to speak. Like it's almost exhausting to speak. So you might feel like that, which makes sense also with this pain and limitation. If you are in a state like that, just or do something that brings you joy, or go inside and rest. Take some rest. And trust. All is perfect as it is, even though it doesn't seem like that, it is. There is a bigger plan to all of this. There is a bigger purpose in all of this. So trust. Trust. Rest. Go within. And tap into the wisdom that you are connected to. You are connected to ancient wisdom. There is a connection also in this energy with Greece and Turkey. So if you were planning to go there, or you have been there, if you are planning to go there, it's not the moment now, but it's a good place to go to. But not now. Now you need rest. First you need rest, you need to find balance within. It's very important for you. And give yourself that space to come to a place of peace and harmony within, of balance within. But Turkey and Greece, if you are planning to go there, it is a good place for you to go to. If you have been there in the past, then it's possible that memories from that travel will come back to you, and there is meaning in there for you. So be aware of that through your dreams, or through the moments you take a nap, or moments you connect, you meditate. Or it's also possible with this cat, this black cat is really, it's jumping out almost. It was the first thing I saw when I started your reading, the black cat. So it's possible also with, when you encounter this black cat, it's possible that this encounter will, how to say that, this encounter will um, this might seem off for some, but the encounter will download certain memories into your awareness. The memories are there, but they are covered by something. And it's possible that this encounter with this black cat will open up the line to those memories. It's very important for you to take rest. Really. Take rest and don't worry. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. I don't know if much more will come out of this reading, because the main message for you is to really come to a place of silence and balance within, because a lot is happening in your system. And give yourself the time and the space to digest and to integrate everything that is happening. To digest, to integrate, and also to release these beliefs you had from before, the pain that is still stored in your system that is trying to find a way out. It's happening naturally, but it's important for you to take rest. Really. Don't try to go into overreach or something, even if your circumstances, if it feels like your circumstances are demanding from you that you act, even then, take rest. All has been taken care of. All has been taken care of. You have to trust in that. Take rest. This is what you need now. You can even use a mantra, like use it in these days. I trust and I allow myself to take rest. I trust and I allow myself to take rest. I trust and I allow myself to take rest. I trust that everything's been taken care of and I allow myself to take rest. Temperance. It's 2 times here. Really find that place of balance within. It's so important. The other cards are just confirming what I said. Don't focus too much on action now. Again, even if it feels like your circumstances are demanding from you that you take action, it's it's an illusion, these thoughts. And I know it can sound strange, but you need rest and everything will become clear. Just find your place of trust and peace within, and all the rest will fall into place. Again, though, with your reading, I really feel this serene, calm, peaceful state. And this is what you need to find within, or what you have to allow yourself to be in now. And from there, everything will get clear. But first this peace, rest. I trust that everything's been taken care of, and I allow myself to take rest. This is what I have for you, pile 2. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And this is a message about this full moon. What does this full moon have in store for you, or has in store for you? And what I see for you, pile 3, is that there is something, or there are things happening in your life where you feel like unseen powers are active in your life. Some things might happen that you cannot explain with your logic. So there is some kind of there is a vibe of you wanting to experience life without having to analyze everything. It feels like some kind of desire you have, and according to that, unseen powers are active to bring this into fruition. It feels with your energy that the divine is really working for you in this time. And you are feeling it also. You are really starting to experience it. Maybe not only starting, but you are really experiencing it in these times, in these days, or you will be in these days. That feels like finally you see certain things actually happen. And it's beyond your control. It feels like you can sit back and watch it all flow into your reality. It's a very beautiful energy, this. It also feels like you have been working very hard, and this is your moment of your rewards are coming in. And like I say, it really feels like you can just sit back, relax, and watch the rainbow. the rainbow of blessings. And it's beyond your control. It's just all happening for you. Like the only thing you have to do is sit there and open your hands to receive everything that wants to come in for you. It's just flowing. Flowing. That's the word with this energy. It's just flowing into your existence. Very beautiful. There is a message for some that somebody needs your help. This might be related to a female, a light female, a female with light hair, or a female that is light, energetically light also maybe, but a female energy. It doesn't have to be specifically a female, but the energy of that person. Sorry for the sound. The energy of that person feels like light and female, feminine and light. So this person might need your help, and it's a person that is going through situations where he or she feels disappointed, maybe lied to, cheated on. They are going through some dark stuff, and this person really needs your help. It's not for all, but you will know if you feel spoken to, that this is for you. It's also possible that this person will not reach out to you because it comes through in this message. So it's up to you, because I feel you are in a very strong place now. You are feeling very solid, and you have energy to give, and you will intuitively feel who I'm speaking about, and maybe it's a good idea to reach out to that person, because like I say, he or she might be too proud to actually ask for help. I feel these ones. I feel you in a very joyous state also. Inside doesn't have to mean very expressive joy, but you are inside in a very joyous place. There is a kind of a celebration in your being. And if this didn't happen yet, it will happen in these full moon days. There is a lot of clarity coming to you. There might be some clarity coming in about certain relationships that were in the past, or certain things that you went through that were really painful to go through. You will find clarity in many situations, or clarity will come to you. There is like a big transformation according to that. It's also possible that some people might reach out to you from past pain, that it feels like you already got over it, but the other person or persons might come to you in these days to explain certain things to you. Very beautiful. Okay, So it's possible that for some, a relationship from the past which ended in a painful way, this feels like it's quite some time ago. It's possible that this person will come back in and they will share some things with you, and you will realize that this person has completely shifted to whom he or she was before. And it's very possible that they will come in with a certain love offer. It's very possible that this person, where you are now and where he or she is now, that the obstacles that you were running into before are not there anymore, because you both shifted, you both changed. And there is a possibility here for a soul connection with this person. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it feels like, because we have the King of Cups here, so it feels like a love relationship. But it can also be somebody else with whom you had a painful ending that is now showing up to you again with some kind of explanation, and you will see, you will very clearly experience how different they are. There is a very different energy about them. So they might show up during these days. I'm gonna see if there is something else that wants to come out for you. This really feels for you like a, yeah, like I say, I feel you in a very stable, very stable vibration, a very stable energy. You feel safe, you feel secure, you feel supported inside, also around, and you have a lot to give. Remind this somebody needs your help, and then the things are just, you sit there receiving with your open hands whatever universe wants to bless you with now. There is a small warning here for some to don't allow any limiting thoughts from the past to pull you down. It's about just staying in this place of, I am worthy to receive, and I am open to receive whatever blessings want to come in. I am open to receive. We have the King of Cups again. So this is really, okay, so this mind, these limiting beliefs, this is an extra message about this person with whom you had a painful ending in the past. If he or she comes back in, to be aware of your thoughts about him or her. To try to be in a state of being open to whatever message they want to bring to you, and to be open for or to be open to feel into their energy. Doesn't mean you have to expose yourself directly, but just allow yourself to feel into them, because it's possible about what happened in the past with him or her, that you are in a protective state and you don't allow them in. So there is a message here to don't do that, to lower your guard. Like I say, you don't have to expose everything, but just from an open state, listen to them and feel into their energy. And you will realize that something is different. But if you are in a protective state, if you block them, you might miss the opportunity to really experience the shift they have gone through. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 4, I have a message for you today. And the message today is about this full moon. What does this full moon have in store for you, or has in store for you? And pile 4, what I see for you already is that you are on the brink of a very new beginning. A beginning that is a celebration of you, a celebration of life. And it feels like a complete turnaround also, because you have been worried about something. You have been worried about something very strong, and there is this worry will transform into a beautiful new beginning. I told already, I shared a video about this, the collective energies now that we are all going through major transformations. And this new moon, this full moon is for you also related to that, because I get the Fool and the Three of Cups, which is really this new celebrational beginning, a new beginning that will be celebrated. And we have the Nine of Swords under it, so it's like this, the worries and the fears and the doubts and the sleepless nights are being turned down, are being switched around into a new beginning that gives this feeling of pure celebration. There is a message also here to be aware of certain signs that are being given to you, to trust in your intuition, and to also maybe be conscious about something where you feel, you intuitively feel there is a need for you to protect yourself. Don't go into fear, but just be aware of what your intuition is telling you according to certain situations. Or this may also be that in the past you were very cautious about certain situations because you have been through a lot of lack, poverty, feeling left out in the cold, which made you put yourself in situations where you were very defensive, where you were very cautious. So it's also possible that the message is related to the fact that all of this is being switched around into this new beginning. But for some, there is a message. Whatever is there, whatever comes on your path, always tap into your own intuition, tap into your own discernment, and feel if it is right for you or not. But for most of you, this is really the turnaround of events. All these situations that made you go into this state of being cautious and being aware of everything, and being aware of other people's jealousy or envy or toxicity. It made you close down, and now it's an opening into a new beginning. So this energy is here, it's available for you, this full moon. But use your trust in your intuition. maybe also during the full moon. The full moon cycle is 3 days, so somewhere during these 3 days, take some extra time to connect to God, Source, Spirit, the angels, whatever you connect to. Take some extra time to connect, to meditate, and to tap into the wisdom that you have access to. There might be some extra messages for you coming in there. Yeah, it really feels like for most of you, you are a warrior. You are a very strong warrior. You have been through a lot, and you have dealt with a lot of situations that made you defensive. And for you, it really feels like this is this turning point where you can lower your sword. You can breathe. You are in a state of relief. Stay aware of the signs, because all signs around you are confirming what I am saying in different words, in different ways, but it's all coming back to the same. You can lower your guard. It's time for your blessings. You will receive a lot of clarity during these days also. That's also why I said take some extra time to connect. To connect, to meditate, because clarity is coming in. A lot of aha moments are available to you if you take the time to connect. Things will click, things will fall into place. There is a very nurturing energy also here. It's like the Divine Mother is holding you. She's holding you and she's blessing you. Messages are coming in for you now. New ideas, new inspirations, aha moments, downloads, clarity. A lot of puzzle pieces will fall into place for you these days. There is also this energy. It feels so sweet because you are so strong. You are so strong, and you know it. You know it, but at some moments, you lose this perspective, and you make yourself so small. And you are so great. Not spoken from a place of ego, but just your true self, your true nature. You are so great. See your greatness. Allow yourself to see your greatness. It's beautiful in a sense. That's why I say it's so sweet, because it makes you very humble also, which is very beautiful. But don't give away your power. Don't give away your grace. Yeah, you might have been through a lot of situations also where you had to deal with a lot of toxicity from people around. But I always say that whatever crosses our path we can handle. Whatever crosses our path, we have the tools for it to handle it. Otherwise it would not be on our path. And if things feel very heavy, it also means that you are very strong, that you have a lot of strength and a lot of courage, a lot of resilience inside of you to handle these situations. Otherwise they would not show up on your path. And all these situations with other people that you went through, they were teaching you. And they put you in your strength, even though it was painful, it was hurtful, it was difficult to go through, and at some points you wanted to give up. But in the end, they made you strong. They put you in your strength. So look at it, looked at it from a higher perspective. These people were orchestrated in your life to bring out your strength, to make you aware of you. Because also with this, what I said, this sweet energy that is behind this Nine of Swords, you not being aware of your greatness and this humbleness that is there. It's such a beautiful gift in a sense. And a lot of times when we have this, it also means that we are being strengthened by situations, by people, by circumstances in our life that bring out the other side of this beautiful sweetness, this kindness, this compassion, this empathy that is there. Because we are so innocent and we want to just be that innocent being. And we can be, but we can also embody the strength that comes with it. There is a lot of strength in there. Strength, courage, resilience, grace. See that. And you know it. I'm just here to remind you of it today. This full moon these days, there is really, or it will initiate in these days, but something is really turning around for you in a very beautiful way. In a very beautiful way. If you are struggling with financial issues, we have here the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is from the 1 to the 10. It's the whole suit without the court cards, but it's the whole suit of the Pentacles. So if you are struggling with money issues, it's gonna turn out completely, it's gonna turn around completely. And there might be opportunities coming to you also, but also according to these opportunities, use your intuition and use your own discernment if something is right for you or not. But these opportunities that will come in, they are more than just a financial reward. They will also feel like it's fulfilling for your soul. It's not about the money, although it's also a blessing to actually have the money in your hands, which you will have or have already. But it feels like it's initiating here. So besides that, what did I say? It's not only about having the money actually in your hands, it's also about this consciousness and this state of being in abundance. You are the abundance that you are looking for, and this is what you will experience also in all the meanings of abundance, all of them. So my beautiful, beautiful pile 4. You so deserve this. You so deserve this. Be open. But use your intuition, use your own discernment, but be open for the blessings. You so deserve this. I get emotional from this. Very, very beautiful. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.